My name is Talia. Let me tell you about being profitable in business. Small businesses can struggle with profitability for a number of different reasons. They keep prices too low. They focus more on big picture ideas than real consumers. They have way too many expenses. The list goes on and on. Before you focus on increasing profits, you have to know where you're starting from. That means you need to know all of your costs. And don't just calculate general expenses either. You also need to know how much your regular activities are worth to your business. Positive cash flow is essential, but it isn't going to help much if you're just pouring money down the drain. That's why you need to be frugal as much as you can, as you build your business. For example, you can use free apps and software instead of purchasing software. You may also consider outsourcing some work instead of hiring full-time employees, renting out unused space in your office, renting or purchasing pre-owned equipment, or even splitting costs with another business, such as co-hosting an event together. Remember that there are 53+ million freelancers out there. That's a lot of people to help you create the company. Once you know what your time is worth, you can focus more of your time on the things that actually drive results to your business. That means cutting out the things that don't add much in the way of value. You also need to know exactly how you spend your time if you want to eliminate other types of waste in your business. Use a time tracking software or keep track manually so you can get a good picture of what's happening. Even if your product or service is perfect, providing value doesn't end there. The foundation of any successful business is trust. To develop that trust, you want to make sure your business goes above and beyond target audience expectations. But what does that mean? First, it's making sure that your product does exactly what you say it does. Don't overpromise or sell functionality your product doesn't have. Next, it's about value throughout the customer experience, from support to instructions to your return policy. Value isn't just the cost of making your product or what you ask in exchange for it. It's customer perception, and how you meet those expectations. Whether it's a co-founder, business partner, or team members that you hire as your business grows, these people possess different skills and knowledge that you may not have. When your team pulls their talent together, your business will be rounded out and able to thrive since it doesn't have any weak links. Once you have systems in place for tracking things like time, expenses, and earnings, you need to keep an eye on those things regularly. Analyzing any changes can help you determine what's working for your business and what isn't. Once you make your business more efficient in terms of the day-to-day operations, you can then focus more on the important, big-picture things that go into running a successful business.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Profit Brain.